We go to Arrowhead now for Lift Every Voice and Sing as it's played in the stadium.
At the dawn of the 20th century, America was a country full of promise and hope for many. Black Americans faced a different reality, a nation separate and unequal. Yet their hope persisted. Pained by inequality, but inspired by resilience, writer and civil rights activist James Weldon Johnson put pen to paper. His words would become a unifying call, a hope for a brighter tomorrow, a timeless exhortation to lift every voice and sing.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing a rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory.
There are forces that want to take us back to another place. We don't want to go back. We want to go forward.
We go to Arrowhead now for Lift Every Voice and Sing as it's played in the stadium.
At the dawn of the 20th century, America was a country full of promise and hope for many. Black Americans faced a different reality, a nation separate and unequal. Yet their hope persisted. Pained by inequality, but inspired by resilience, writer and civil rights activist James Weldon Johnson put pen to paper. His words would become a unifying call, a hope for a brighter tomorrow, a timeless exhortation to lift every voice and sing.
Lift every voice and sound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing a rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory.
There are forces that want to take us back to another place. We don't want to go back. We want to go forward.
Habarigani.
Kaumba Abaragani. When we do that and we say Habaragani, that means what is the good news? And when I say Kaumba Abaragani, that says the good news is creativity. And that this is the 6th day of Kwanza. We want you to be engaged in this virtual world. And so I just want to explain some of the words that we're going to use. One of the words that we're going to use is ashe. And ashe means I agree, or that's what's up. And we do that so that you can be engaged as well with us here. Thank you. At this time, we are going to have the libation. This is Kwahil.
And this is Alma Lisa. So, libations are about we pay homage to our ancestors by pouring libations. To pour in libation means that we're giving back life to those who have given us life. For the motherland, cradle of civilization, we say Ashe. For the ancestors and their indomitable spirit, we say
Ashe.
For the elders from whom we can learn much, we say
Ashe.
For our youth who represent the promise for tomorrow, we say
Ashe.
For our people, the original people, we say
Ashe.
For our struggle and remembrance of those who have struggled on our behalf, we say
Ashe.
For Emoja, the principle of unity that should guide us in all that we do, we say
Ashe.
For the Creator who provides all things great and small, we say
Ashe.
And may we remember and honor our ancestors and the legacy they left for as long as the sun shines and the water flows. We say
Ashe.
Now is the time to where we pay homage to those ancestors who left an impact in our lives. And I begin with Malcolm X. Ashe.
Lillian Roebuck. Ashe.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Ashe. Martin Luther King. Ashe.
Eleanor Barnes.
Ashe.
Bessie Williams.
Ashe. The Honorable Marcus Garvey. Ashe.
Chadwick Boseman. Ashe.
Betty Shabazz.
Ashe. Booker T. Washington. Ashe.
Sojourner Truth. Ashe.
Callie Mae Williams.
Ashe.
W.E.B. Du Bois.
Ashe. 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 to move into our pledge, our African pledge, because we pay homage to our continent of Africa. I pledge allegiance to my people, the African race, the original man and woman of the earth and founders of civilization. I pledge to continue to struggle, which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters to total freedom. I pledge to study and discipline myself, mentally and physically, so I may grow into a soldier for justice, because my people are in need of strong, intelligent warriors. I pledge to live my life standing tall, for a person on their knees is not respected. If I am challenged, I must say that I will not surrender my position or my dignity, but instead endure until the final victory is won. Ashe.
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 Next, we have Proverbs. The reason why we do Proverbs in our African tradition, Proverbs are wise sayings. Proverbs come from wisdom. We as African people, we are in love with wisdom. So we pass down Proverbs, which are wise sayings, to pass on the wisdom that is who we are as a people. I begin with the proverb, many hands make for light work.
You do not teach the paths of the forest to an old gorilla.
Ashe.
A fool and water will go the way they are diverted.
Ashe. Be the change you want to see.
Ashe. Advise and counsel him. If he does not listen, let adversity teach him. Ashe.
He who does not cultivate his field will die of hunger.
Ashe. He who learns teaches. Ashe.
A bad son gives a bad name to his mother. Ashe.
When it comes from the heart, it enters the heart.
Ashe. And the last one, knowledge is better than riches. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
And now we will move into the explanation of Kawaida as well as Kwanza.
Kawaida. Can you say Kawaida? Kawaida means reason and tradition. The whole aspect of Kwanza, which is a celebration of the Nguzo Saba, where the celebration of Kwanza comes from the philosophy of Kawaida. Kawaida means there's a reason why we have this tradition. And the tradition is based upon the wisdom of our ancestors. That's what Kawaida means. Again, reason and tradition.
Ashe.
So next, we have the symbols of Kwanza. First, we have the Mushuma Saba, the 7 candles of Kwanza. They mean?
These are symbolic of the Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles, the matrix and minimum set of values which African people are urged to live by in order to rescue and reconstruct their lives in their own image and according to their own needs.
The Kenora, the candle holder. It means?
This is symbolic of our roots, our parent people, continental Africans.
The Kumbe Cha Imoja, the unity cup.
This is symbolic of the foundational principle and practice of unity, which makes all else possible.
The Nzio, the crops. It means?
These are symbolic of African harvest, celebrations, and of the rewards of productive and collective labor.
The muhindi, the corn. It means?
This is symbolic of the children and our future, which they embody.
Zwahili, the gifts.
These are symbolic of the labor and love of parents and the commitments made and kept by the children.
Mkeka, the mat in which all the symbols sit on. It means?
This is symbolic of our tradition and history, and therefore the foundation on which we build.
The bendera, the flag. It means?
The colors of the Kwanza flag are the colors of the organization, us. Black, red, and green. Black for the people, red for their struggle, and green for the future and hope that comes from their struggle. It is based on the colors given by the Honorable Marcus Garvey as national colors for African people throughout the world.
Next we have the Nguzo Saba. They are?
The Nguzo Saba are the 7 principles. Each one of these principles represents a day of Kwanza. Today we are on the 6th day, and our day is
Kuumba.
Thank you. Kuumba, which means creativity. So we will only light up to 6 candles in the Konara because we only light 1 candle a day.
Our first principle is Umoja. It means?
To strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race.
Our second principle is Kujichagulia. It means?
Self-determination to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves.
Third principle, Ujima. It means?
Collective work and responsibility.
Our fourth principle, Ujima.
Very good. Ujima. Cooperative economics to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses to profit from them together.
Nia. It means?
Purpose. To make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness.
Kuumba. It means?
Creativity. To do always as much as we can, in the way we can, in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it.
And the last principle is Imani. It means?
Faith. To believe with all our heart and our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. We will not light the candle tonight for Imani. This candle is the last one, the 7th day, and you will see it is not lit. We will take care of this one on tomorrow.
Next is Miss Lily Jackson announcing the speaker of the day.
My God.
It's another sad day in America.
Painful to be introduced to George Floyd during his last breath with a cop's knee on his neck.
On his neck.
He deserves so much more.
How many black lives have to be taken before something is done?
We are not a threat.
I am shaking as I type.
This has got to stop.
We are sick of it.
We need conviction.
I just want us all to live.
Death will not stop until the powers that be are finally held accountable.
Don't look away from the truth until every one of us are free.
From
white supremacy.
du policier. The world stands with you. Aucune pitié, aucune compassion dans son regard et dans son
The criminalizing and killing of black and brown bodies is not new. It's as old as America. It's just getting filmed more.
Do you know what it feels like to be hunted? To have a new hashtag for a dead black person every single day? How does one plan a life if they aren't sure they will have a life to plan?
Darisha Armstrong, Deborah Daniels,
Megan
Michelle Lee Sharp,
Megan
George Floyd. His name was George Floyd. Say his name. Say his name.
George Floyd. Say his name.
Say their names.
Once again and always, we fight for justice.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Rest in power, beautiful. You didn't deserve this.